Hey, coffee lovers, welcome to another review episode of Coffee with Karan. This episode, we had Bhavna Pandey, Gauri Khan, and Maheep Kapoor with Karan Johar. So, the biggest question here is, do people age like fine wine or do they age with fine lines? आपको क्या लगता है? How are you aging? And are you friends with millennials or are you friends with Gen Z these days? जहां तक करण जौहर की बात है, उसने तो कहा ही हुआ है that he's in a midlife crisis and वो crisis catastrophe बन गई है. Forget the millennials, he's into Gen Z now. मुझे नहीं पता, I am fine with millennials, I am fine with Gen Z, I'm even fine with the boomers. So what do these fabulous Bollywood wives have to say and what does the enigmatic Gauri Khan have to say? Let's find out.
I've got the Jaguar lights on today.
हाँ,
Just for the
वो
fact.
सब तो छोड़, तू तो बिल्कुल fabulous housewife of Bollywood लग रही है.
Yeah, I thought I should take a cue and at least be the fabulous part, if not the housewife.
हाँ ठीक है तू fabulous बन जा आज के लिए और मैं सिर्फ हाउसवाइफ भी बन जाती हूँ. I don't know about you गायत्री, लेकिन आज मुझे करण का जो जैकेट थी ना ब्रॉन्ज लेपर्ड प्रिंट वाली वो मुझे अच्छी लगी. एटलीस्ट कुछ डिफरेंट था. क्लासिक ब्लैक वाज इनसाइड लेकिन लेपर्ड प्रिंट ऑन द आउटसाइड.
I know you've been after his life for the black throughout the season, and I'm sure that you liked something popping out, glittery, maybe the gold outfit, some colors popping out of his jacket. So I think that was a fresh change. Wasn't inspired by the fabulous, but it was just there.
So I think maybe he thinks leopard print is fabulous. Uska to chodo. Let's talk about the Gauri Khan. Can I say she was looking like a French chic girl to me. मुझे लगता है जो Emily in Paris का vibe है ना, you know, that's what she was looking like. I think she was wearing Chanel. I was like, wow, she's looking pretty and simple and sophisticated. ज़्यादा तामझाम नहीं था. You know, when you think of Shah Rukh Khan's wife, you think पता नहीं क्या high maintenance होगी. Like she looked like, you know, like a regular girl. I mean, a sophisticated, expensive person. लेकिन she was looking great to me.
I know, I think that powder pink check jacket and that skirt and the nude makeup, I think
Yeah.
that was great. Only the crown was missing because when I think that Shah Rukh Khan ki koi biwi hogi, to definitely she would be having a crown. That was missing. But nonetheless, the attitude, the persona, she is the queen. I don't know how, but she exudes this, confidence, the pomp when she
Yes.
walks in, that she is the queen. She stands out.
पिछले एक दो सालों में ज्यादा दिखने लगी है थोड़ी एंड बाय ज्यादा आई मीन वे मोर देन बिफोर. अभी भी कमी है लेकिन yes, Shahrukh Khan has such a big persona and you know Gauri Khan has been in the background for a lot of years. लेकिन यहाँ पे
Yeah.
she showed none of that. Confidence, elegance, sophistication is what Gauri Khan is for me. She was joined by Bhavna Pandey and Maheep Kapoor. Bhavna Pandey ने जो पहना था like सुर्ख लाल नहीं होता, like a red chili from head to toe. जूते भी मुझे लग रहा था कि what a nice body though. Bodycon dress, you know, she was looking nice. She was looking simple. ज्यादा बन ठन के नहीं आई थी.
Elegant, I would
Yeah,
say.
elegant, I
Elegant.
think.
She took another vows with Chunky. I think she walked in straight from there.
Yes.
She was all red, decked up.
It suited her. She looked beautiful. And then you have Maheep, the Maheep. She is feisty and sassy. And जैसे वो आ रही थी, she was like, forget it, मैं यहाँ की star हूँ. The dress she was wearing looked like something her daughter Shania could wear, है ना? जैसे glittery, nude, blush color, like this, है ना? ऐसे ही वो कुछ आई थी. I loved her hair though. Her hair was pretty. Makeup भी अच्छा था. I didn't know if the dress I would have chosen, right? Like she looked great. She has a great body too. तो क्यों नहीं?
I think she carried off well. Yeah, you were right actually. Too young for her. I'm not being sexist or ageist here, but it's just that the dress could have been a little better. Although she pulled it off greatly,
Yeah, she was
but she did
beautiful.
look great.
जो शुरुआत थी एपिसोड की, it was based on Karan and Gauri, and I think that's great. Gauri को भी थोड़ा time मिला, limelight मिली. She is an enigma. इतने सालों से हम गौरी 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 सुनते हैं, लेकिन उसके बारे में इतना जानते नहीं हैं कि इस पूरे pandemic में गौरी खान was the most profitable member of the family, which is insane to think कि एक तरफ शाहरुख है, लेकिन गौरी is the one bringing in the money. I don't know कितना truth है इसमें या नहीं है, but it's great to hear because she is a fabulous interior designer. उसकी कंपनी भी शोकेस हुई थी इन द फैबुलस लाइव्स ऑफ बॉलीवुड वाइव्स में. उसका कंपनी शोकेस हुआ था. वी सॉ हर स्पेस एंड आई सॉ सम एपिसोड ऑनलाइन यूट्यूब पे ही. शी वाज डिजाइनिंग मनीष मल्होत्रा's patio space, balcony space.
She
So she's
designs for a
coming.
lot of celebrities.
Yes,
She does that. And I think during the COVID, people were just at home. Interior could have been done. So I think that's how she became the profitable member during the COVID.
yes,
Obviously, that's a joke. I'm not
yes,
sure because she did say that it was exaggerated. But I've always seen her as when the credits come up for some Red Chili movies or Shah Rukh Khan
yes,
related movies, we see her as the producer, Gauri
yes,
Khan. But now
yes.
that she's on our screens, I think that's a different thing altogether, and I think it's really great.
She's not resting on the laurel of being Shahrukh's wife. ये सबको पता है. अगर वो बादशाह है बॉलीवुड का, then she's the बादशाह's wife. लेकिन she's not satisfied with that. And गौरी ने खुद कहा कि I love my work. I get satisfaction. मुझे अच्छा लगता है करने में, सुकून मिलता है. So that's great क्योंकि वो confidence खुद में लेके आई है, and that confidence comes from her talent, from her work. And she says that being Shahrukh's wife is a 50-50 plus and detriment जहां तक उसका काम का है, क्योंकि 50% of the people want her क्योंकि मैं शाहरुख की वाइफ हूँ. वो थोड़ा माइलेज चाहेंगे या थोड़ा इन like status
Yeah.
quo, all of that. लेकिन एक दूसरा सेगमेंट भी है जो हायर नहीं करेंगे क्योंकि बैगेज है कि ये डीवा होगी, नखरे होंगे. एवरीथिंग हैज अ पॉजिटिव एंड नेगेटिव साइड. लोगों को लगता है कि आप शाहरुख की वाइफ हो या कोई भी सेलिब्रिटी हो तो लोग लाइक लाइन में लगेंगे टू वर्क विथ यू. But it can also be opposite. अगर लोगों को ये drama, this heightened sense of stardom नहीं चाहिए अपनी life में with a designer, तो वो नहीं use करेंगे उसको.
So I can call a regular interior designer a great one.
Yep.
I can go back and complain to that person, but I would not do
Yes.
that to Shah Rukh Khan's wife, right? So
Yes.
that is something that I would want to avoid, and I would rather hire Kirti, theoretically. But मुझे ये लगता है कि वो एक पार्ट है और आई थिंक उन्होंने काफी लेंथ में इन द लेटर पार्ट ऑफ द शो भी डिस्कस किया कि देयर इज अ बैगेज ऑफ बीइंग अ सेलिब्रिटीज बेटर हाफ, स्पेशली व्हेन यू आर नॉट in the same business or you're
Yes.
not in the same business anymore in
Yes.
any form. मुझे लगता है वो एक केस है जहाँ पे एक बैलेंस्ड इक्वेशन होना इन योर सेल्फ एज एन इंडिविजुअल ऑल्सो भी बहुत जरूरी है, क्योंकि अगर आपको ही ये लगने लगे कल को दैट आई एम जस्ट द प्लस वन, I'm just the trophy that
Like
this person
trophy
is
wife.
holding around.
Yeah.
If you start feeling yourself, I think it would come out. But if you're confident in yourself, if you have an individual personality, एक अपनी पहचान है अगर उसकी,
Yeah.
तो मुझे लगता है कि वो एक चीज है जो I think in all of them, taking nothing away from them, but I think Gauri stands out as an individual too.
या एंड उसने अपनी मैरिज के ऊपर भी बात की, जैसे यू जस्ट सेड कि ट्रॉफी वाइफ. वो ट्रॉफी वाइफ तो बिल्कुल नहीं है. शी इज दैट स्ट्रेंथ जो पिलर ऑफ सपोर्ट चाहिए ना शाहरुख को. थ्रू आउट हिज करियर शी वाज देयर फॉर हिम. एंड मुझे ये भी बहुत अच्छा लगा कि उसने ये कहा कि शाहरुख इज अ बिग स्टार लेकिन घर में नॉर्मल है, वो कंफर्टेबल है. ही इज वेरी कंफर्टेबल बीइंग विद पीपल. वो एरी
He's an
नहीं
easy
है.
person.
He's a very
Yeah.
easy going person. जो बना है, जैसा बना है वो खा लेगा. उसको बात करनी है तो he's there with his full undivided attention for her. तो यही partnership होती है. Because usually जो बड़ा स्टार है ना, उसका हो सकता है कि मैं बाहर में इतना बड़ा स्टार हूँ तो यहाँ घर पे मेरे साथ कैसे बात कर रही है. But no, he's a normal husband, she's a normal wife, and they have a normal family unit. चाहे आप कितने भी बड़े स्टार हो जाओ, at the end of the day, अब हो तो इंसान ही अपने घर में, right? A regular family member.
Whoever has been a Shah Rukh follower or a fan, everybody knows his love story by heart now. हम सबको पता है that they had this
Yes.
initial struggle with their love story, having the parents, agree to the marriage, especially the family of Gauri. तो मुझे लगता है कि जब इस तरीके के आप struggle से आते हो, एक companionship बनाते हो, and then it goes stronger and public.
Yeah,
and gets a lot of love and attention. I think ऐसी life को balance करके चलना is a true strength and
yeah.
love that you need from both the ends. And I think Gauri and Shah Rukh rather are a
Yeah.
great example of that.
ये भी हमने बहुत सुना है कि शाहरुख इज वेरी वार्म एंड हॉस्पिटेबल, ओल्ड वर्ल्ड चार्म, कि कोई भी उसके घर पे आता है ही सीज ऑफ एवरी सिंगल गेस्ट एंड ज्यादातर वो अपनी पार्टी में बाहर ही होता है अंदर नहीं होता होस्टिंग। सो दैट्स रियली फन टू सी, क्योंकि आजकल कौन किसी को पूछता है कि तू जाना है, ओके बाय आई एम बिजी विद दीस पीपल। नो, वो हर एक बंदे को सी ऑफ करता है वहां, उनके साथ बात करता है। आई थिंक दैट्स सो चार्मिंग फ्रॉम डे वन। I find him so charismatic. He's very endearing. ऊपर नीचे होता है, career में, लेकिन as a person, I find him very intellectual, very self-deprecating, humorous, and very, very charming.
Even if you don't like his movies, even if
Yeah.
you find him as a, not that great actor, but when he's with you, around you, and he's talking, I think you would stop and listen. Not because he's talking something intelligent, but because he exudes that, attention towards him. So I think Shahrukh and Gauri, when they come from this kind of a situation or this kind of a love attention publicly, मुझे लगता है कि एक strong companionship और एक balanced individual
Yeah.
ही ऐसा घर इतने सालों तक चला सकता है in the age where love, relationships and marriage don't even last a fortnight. I think
Yes.
kudos to them.
And one of the other things that really works is अगर आपके पास कोई पार्टनर है जो ट्रूथफुली बता सकता है आपको कि कहाँ आप लैक कर रहे हो या अच्छा कर रहे हो, दैट्स अमेजिंग। एंड वो भी पोलाइटली और रिस्पेक्टफुली आप बात कर सकते हो। एंड गौरी सेड कि आई टेल हिम एग्जैक्टली हाउ आई फील, ट्रूथफुली, अच्छा लगा नहीं अच्छा लगा जो भी है, लेकिन ढंग से बात करती हूँ, राइट? यू कैन जस्ट से शाहरुख व्हाट द हेल वाज दिस मूवी, यू सक्ड, तेरे जैसा कोई बकवास एक्टर नहीं होना लाइफ में। नो, you can't say that because obviously that's not constructive. And every partner should know कि अपने partner से कैसे बात करनी है, which tone they appreciate, which words they appreciate, क्योंकि communication is key here.
We take Bollywood really for granted. We don't consider it as an art
Yeah,
because for us, audience, it's a form of entertainment. अगर हमारे पैसे बर्बाद हो रहे हैं, we leave no opportunity to criticize and trash
yeah,
the thing. But for them, it is a profession. And if I just turn it around in a normal couple's life, so अगर मेरे profession पे आपको कुछ ठीक नहीं लग रहा है, I would expect my partner to tell me politely and respectfully. Not just because I'm an actor and you have the right to कितनी बकवास मूवी करके आया है.
yeah.
That's not what I'm expecting, right? So
Yeah.
I think that's great.
Karan touched on the topic, well, very briefly and lightly, on the topic of Aryan, जो उनके family के साथ हुआ. Obviously, they weren't gonna dig deep in it because I don't think Gauri आती अगर ये होता. And I also know कि Karan has an equation, a family equation with them, so he wasn't gonna make her uncomfortable. लेकिन he did address कि your family went through a very hard time. हम सब ने देखा है. How did you guys go through this? What happened? Obviously, it was devastating. उसने कहा भी कि इससे worst situation हमारी family ने कभी deal की ही नहीं होगी. As a parent, as a mother, it was the worst thing I could have gone through. And I believe her क्योंकि as a parent, you will never want to see harm and hate and trolling come toward your son, your daughter, your baby, क्योंकि you feel helpless. क्योंकि अपने ऊपर आए फिर भी you can deal with it, लेकिन not your child. And यहाँ unnecessarily या necessarily आप जो जिस side पे भी हो, it's harsh to hear and see these things for your kid. And not only
Agree.
Aryan, अब्राम को भी कहते रहे, सुहाना को भी कहते रहे, कोई भी दादा नानी सबको बीच में ले आए। एंड शी सेड कि हमें दुआएं भी बहुत मिली, ब्लेसिंग्स भी बहुत मिली, लव भी बहुत मिला है फ्रेंड्स, फैमिली, फैंस का। तो शी इज ब्लेस्ड एंड ग्रेटफुल। अब इससे आगे वो क्या कहेगी? बिकॉज अगर वो क्रिब करेगी आगे तो लोगों ने कहना है अच्छा ये महारानी अपना सिंपैथी कार्ड खेलने आई है क्या? सो आई एम ग्लैड दैट शी डिडंट गो इनटू दैट राउट।
I don't think she would have gone into it because A, it is something legally, related. B, there wasn't any point because I think she's mature enough to handle these kind of things. What was touching was the part when she opened up. I saw a glint of a little emotion
Yes.
on her face when she said that, it was the most difficult time for our family, especially as a mother. I see their family a little different from other Bollywood families because this came at a time when nobody would have expected something like this coming up.
Yes,
Neither were this family ready for it. But touch wood, they haven't faced anything like trolling or some family, blame or something of
yes,
that sort in the past. Neither has the family being in the center of some internet trolling.
yes,
ना ही कभी उनके बच्चों ने देखा, ना ही कभी गौरी, ना ही कभी शाहरुख, अपार्ट फ्रॉम द फिल्म साइड आई थिंक,
yes.
मुझे नहीं लगता शाहरुख के खिलाफ कभी किसी ने पर्सनली इस तरीके का कोई भी तरीके का नेगेटिव अटेंशन दिया हो इंटरनेट पे। तो मुझे लगता है कि फैमिली भी रेडी नहीं थी, तो वो एक ज्यादा
Yeah,
हो
shocking
जाता है
होता है.
रिएक्शन। इट
Yeah,
इज वेरी शॉकिंग,
it is
बट आई
shocking.
एम ग्लैड that the topic was actually touched, because I think Karan is family to them,
Yes.
and he brought it up in a mature way, and it was answered in a mature
Yeah.
way, and that's great about it.
100%. And जहां तक family की बात करो, not just Karan and Gauri, Karan is also like family to Maheep and Bhavna. And especially Gauri and Bhavna and Maheep are definitely family. जब Bhavna and Maheep आए, Karan gets up to greet and Gauri is just sitting there. And they're like, you're not even going to get up. She goes, अभी तो मिलके आई हूँ पीछे.
अभी मैं तुमसे बैक सीट पे मिल, I've just met you guys.
या अब क्या ही करें, इतना फॉर्मल हम हो नहीं सकते. एंड आई लव महीप इज लाइक फीलिंग लाइक अ फुल ब्लोन स्टार. वो कहती लंदन में देखा नहीं मैंने कितनी सेल्फीज खींची हैं. That was really cute. एंड गौरी कहती हाँ लोग मुझे एल्बो कर रहे थे कि इसके साथ फोटो लेनी है, क्योंकि महीप हैज अ पर्सनालिटी. चाहे आप
I
लाइक करो
agree.
डिसलाइक करो, यू कैन नॉट इग्नोर महीप.
We are talking about Coffee with Karan, lekin because it is related to the fabulous lives of the Bollywood wives, people would have hated it. People found it cringe. People found it this, that. But there were people like us who had a
आई लव
guilty
इट.
pleasure of binging on it.
यस.
लेकिन उसमें कैरेक्टर है महीप, जिसको you can hate her, love her, even ignore her, but you can't forget
यू
her.
कैन नॉट
She
फॉरगेट.
would be on your face, and I really like some bits and pieces of her personality because
यस.
that's really cool.
कॉन्फिडेंस
Uh,
चाहिए लाइफ में एंड शी हैज इट इन स्पेस. एंड मुझे
exactly.
लगता है जितनी कूल कॉम कलेक्टेड गौरी है ना, उतनी ही feisty and sassy महीप है. एंड भावना, I feel like she's polar opposite of Maheep. You know, Bhavna has like that old school Indian vibes for me. जहाँ Maheep is very modern in a lot of ways. Maheep को जब पूछा उन्होंने कि लोग सोचते होंगे कि ये गौरी है तभी आप फ्रेंड्स हो, कि दिस इज गौरी खान, यू नो लाइक माइलेज की बात हुई है.
Yeah.
एंड वो कहती कि कितनी देर आप फेक कर पाओगे, लोगों ने तो कुछ कहना ही है. वी हैव बीन फ्रेंड्स फॉर 3 decades. मैरिज से पहले मैं इन दोनों को जानती हूँ. दे केम टू माय वेडिंग बिफोर वी हैड किड्स. आई हैव नोन दैट. तो आप कितना फेक कर सकते हो. एंड भावना इवन सेड कि मैं तो बाहर से आई हूँ, आई डिडंट इवन नो एनीबॉडी. एंड हाउ वेलकमिंग दे वर. भावना ने ये भी कहा कि इतने फाइट्स हुए हैं, like a normal friendship, like we're always together, we are there in times of trouble. And that's the mark. It doesn't matter कि आप बाहर कौन हो, like घर पे in your own circle, that's what matters. Comfort level, you know, like for instance, Gayatri, you and me, we can be however we are
I was
here.
about to say that. I was
Yes.
about to say that. If you don't find, are you even friends?
एग्जैक्टली. एग्जैक्टली. फाइट करना है, लड़ो मरो, लेकिन एंड में यू नो यू लव दैट पर्सन टू बिट्स. तो यही तो है फ्रेंडशिप. और यहाँ पे आई थिंक क्योंकि ये सेलिब्रिटीज हैं, क्योंकि कैट फाइट्स लोग कहते हैं, यू नो दैट वुमेन कैन नॉट बी फ्रेंड्स. तो जब कोई सॉलिड फन आर्ग्यूमेंटेटिव फ्रेंडशिप दिखती है, देन पीपल पॉइंट फिंगर्स कि ये फेक होगा, ये कैमरास के लिए होगा, ये ऐसे होते नहीं है.
उनके टाइम पे ना सोशल मीडिया, पेपरैज़ी
यस.
वगैरह नहीं थे,
यस.
बिकॉज़ आज जितना अटेंशन एयरपोर्ट से लेके जिम से लेके फॉर गॉड सेक लू से भी अगर कोई सेलिब्रिटी निकल रहा हो, सो देयर विल बी अ पैप ओवर देयर. एंड मुझे लगता है इसलिए शायद इनकी फ्रेंडशिप टिक गई है, बिकॉज़ we are so judgmental already of celebrities and anything related to celebrities. उनका उनसे related कोई दूर का भी रिश्तेदार हो ना, we would judge them. So I think that that is something I think
Yeah.
also made them survive all these years. लेकिन coming to the friendship part, I think all of these girls, they're not similar. They have different
No.
personalities, and
Yes.
that balances the effect in the group. Because
Yes.
आप जब दो लोग हो तो भी एक हो जाता है कि चलो ठीक है, इसने बोल दिया या मैंने सुन लिया. लेकिन जब आप एक ग्रुप होते हो ना, फॉर्चुनेटली अनफॉर्चुनेटली आपको साइड्स लेनी पड़ती है
Yes.
कभी कभी. इट्स वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग एक्चुअली, इंट्रीगिंग दैट दीज गर्ल्स हैव डिफरेंट पर्सनालिटीज, दे आर टुगेदर एज फ्रेंड्स फॉर सच अ लॉन्ग टाइम.
Yeah.
मियाँ बीवी साथ नहीं रहते, they've been there for 30 years, and their daughters are best friends. So
Yes.
I think that's great, because individually हमें कोई पसंद हो ना हो, but this group I really love it. Two
वही
of them
वही
were
इनकी
missing.
इनकी फाइट्स इमेच्योर हो सकती हैं, स्टूपिड टॉपिक्स पे ये फाइट कर सकते हैं जैसे हमने फैबुलस लाइव्स में देखा है, लेकिन द मैच्योरिटी कम्स इन कीपिंग दिस रिलेशनशिप गोइंग, क्योंकि रिलेशनशिप फॉर्म करने में टाइम लगता है, लेकिन तोड़ने में 1 सेकंड लगता है. एंड द फैक्ट दैट दीज पीपल हैव गॉन थ्रू अ रोलर कोस्टर इन देयर लाइव्स मेक्स अ डिफरेंस. खासकर जितने डाउन्स संजय कपूर या चंकी पांडे ने देखे हैं वो किसी और ने देखे नहीं होंगे इस फ्रेंच सर्कल में. एंड उसने साफ साफ पूछा लाइक दिस शाहरुख सक्सेस और गौरीज रिलेशन विथ हिम इफेक्ट यू गाइज इन एनी वे. एंड सबसे पहले तो गौरी ने बात की कि मैं तो बात ही नहीं करती इस पे, for me the person values and I matter the person as an individual. लेकिन अगर ये कभी मेरे पास आए और बात करें कि ये स्ट्रगल चल रहा है या मुझे ये अच्छा नहीं लग रहा या ये प्रॉब्लम्स हो रही हैं, then I will talk to them. लेकिन मैं every day नहीं बात करती कि हाँ तो आपकी लाइफ में ये हो रहा है मेरी लाइफ में ये हो रहा है, because that doesn't matter. And महीप का भी बहुत अच्छा perspective है because she comes from a very star-studded family. ये कपूर खानदान जो है, Anil ko dekh lo. Then Shri Devi was there. Then you see Boni Kapoor is there. Then Sonam, Arjun, everyone is there.
Yeah.
Harsh. So he said, how does it feel to be the only like non-star? So pehle to it takes a lot of courage to know that everyone in my family is somebody, and ab mera naam aa raha hai through this show. लेकिन उससे भी जो important बात ये थी, वो कहती कि लोगों का perception ये था कि we are the unsuccessful branch of this family, खासकर जो संजय है. एंड वो जो लाइन उसने कही थी ना कि इतना जो मुस्कुरा रहे हो क्या गम
क्या
छुपा
गम
रहे हो, आई वाज
छुपा रहे
लाइक
हैं।
ओ मैन, क्योंकि यू डोंट थिंक कि इतने अगर डाउन्स किसी आदमी ने देखे होंगे प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में, स्पेशली व्हेन हिज ब्रदर इज सो रेलेवेंट स्टिल, तो थोड़ा तो
Yeah.
दुख होगा ना. एंड देन द फैक्ट दैट शी सेड कि हमने वो सब देखा है, टाइम मेरे बच्चों ने वो टाइम देखा है, सो वी नो व्हाट इट फील्स लाइक टू गो थ्रू फेलियर्स. लेकिन my husband never showed it. We had a house, we went on holidays, बच्चों को जिस स्कूल में भेजना था वहां भेजा, so I am fine. लेकिन लोगों को फाइन नहीं लगता. एंड जहां तक भावना, वो तो उसने सीधे कह दिया कि जब मेरी शादी हुई थी चंकी wasn't a main lead anymore, लेकिन मैं जानती थी वो सुपरस्टार था, तो मैंने तो वो लाइफ देखी नहीं है to be married to a superstar, क्योंकि he wasn't when we got married. And no matter what, he's always been friendly, he's always smiling. उसने कभी भी अपना जो बोझ है of the career, he never brought it home. So that's a very tough thing, that's a very commendable thing.
So if there is a person at home who's seen such a peak in the career, and
Yeah.
now if they're not doing well, you need a partner who's supportive and not a partner
Yes.
who's complaining about it.
Yeah.
We've seen the other side of Maheep, right? That we just talked about. She
Yeah.
said that I'm Samantha from Sex and the City. So she
Yes.
is the sassy one. But when you're so mature in your understanding of your partner, I think that's really great, because as you said कि संजय कपूर को जब ये लगता होगा कि अनिल कपूर आज भी रेलेवेंट है, दुख पता नहीं, बट एक डिसअपॉइंटमेंट खुद से होता है ना.
Yes.
एक
Yes.
disappointment level. I'm not talking about monetary failure. Maybe their family has been, has had the good
नहीं, तो
fortune of having
पर्सनल
the money inflow.
सेटिस्फैक्शन जो होती है
एक
करियर की.
पर्सनल,
Yes.
एग्जैक्टली. और खासकर जब आप सेम प्रोफेशन में हो, आपके
Yes.
घर में सब सेम प्रोफेशन में है,
Yeah.
और सब सक्सेसफुल हैं,
Yeah.
तो ना चाहते हुए भी, if even if nobody is making you feel it, I think there is something inside, and it is great if
Yeah.
your partner is understanding enough to
Yeah.
take that, वो बोझ आप घर पे नहीं ला रहे हो, लेकिन अगर
Yeah.
वो खुद ले रहा है, तो I think it is commendable, and I think these ladies, they are fabulous actually.
They are fabulous in their own ways. So, Gayatri, we talked about these women, their friendship, but you know what my favorite part of this whole episode was? जब उनकी बेटियां आई, उनके videos दिखाए, you can see how close these girls are to their mothers and how close these girls are to the aunties as well, right? क्योंकि अनन्या ने, सुहाना ने, शनाया ने, तीनों ने कहा कि it feels like we don't have one mom, we have like three moms. We can go to
Yeah.
anyone with our issues. और ये भी दिखा कि how each mom is so different. क्योंकि सुहाना ने कहा कि मेरी माँ को कोई परवाह नहीं है. She doesn't care what I do, what I don't do. She's not strict at all. And she also can't keep any secrets. वो बता देती है सबको सब कुछ। तो अनन्या ने तो सीधे सीधे कह दिया ना कि माई मॉम इज अ मोमेजर। उनको हर बात पता होती है कि मैंने क्या पहना है, मेरा मेकअप कैसा है, बाल कैसा है। एवरीवन इज स्केयर्ड ऑफ हर, एवरीथिंग हैज टू गो थ्रू हर। एंड भावना लगती नहीं है जैसे वो इतनी स्ट्रिक्ट या कंट्रोलिंग होगी, लेकिन अगर आप शो देखते हो देन यू नो शी इज इन्वॉल्व्ड इन एवरीथिंग। शी इज द स्टॉकर इन हर डॉटर्स लाइफ। दैट्स
She's a
रियली कूल।
helicopter mom. I think she's a regular
Yes.
mom. I will not even give her any definition. I think she's just a regular mom. That's how
Yeah.
moms are.
Maheep doesn't match that definition of a regular mom. अगर हम definition देना भी चाहते हैं, like शनाया कहती है कि my mom is cool, my mom is hip, वो मेरे से भी ज्यादा cool है। कभी कभी मैं सोचती हूँ she should tone it down a little bit, लेकिन फिर लगता है she does what she wants, she says what she wants, and that's great to be। जहाँ हम कह रहे थे कि भावना might be helicopterish, यहाँ पे जो महीप है शी इज लाइक अ फ्रेंड मोर देन मॉम, आई फील लाइक। क्योंकि शनाया जो है वो कहती डैड क्लोज योर ईयर्स, बट व्हेनेवर आई वांट टू डू समथिंग व्हिच यू वोंट अप्रूव ऑफ, मॉम टेक्स केयर ऑफ इट।
Yeah, and that's actually pleasantly surprising because if you've just watched their personalities, तो आपको लगेगा कि महीप controlling है, Gauri is the cool mom,
यस
and Bhavna is the one who would sometimes allow, sometimes not
यस,
allow, just the regular one. But यहाँ पे बहुत opposite है सब कुछ. I
सब कुछ।
think वो जो सबको बता देने वाली मम्मियाँ है ना कि चाय पीते पीते पता है ये तो फेल हो गई थी तब उस क्लास में, तुम्हारी बेटी इतनी अच्छी है. You would never believe that Gauri Khan would be doing that. But
यस
I really love the bond between the girls.
यस
I've followed them since years now, and they've been best friends. And I think ये बात अनन्या जब आई थी उस एपिसोड में भी हुई थी. Karan asked this in this episode also. Do you think this friendship is going to survive? And all of them were like, yes, we think it would because they have not become friends after the stardom or
यस,
आई
चाइल्डहुड
थिंक वो
फ्रेंड।
बचपन से साथ हैं और अगर वो सेम प्रोफेशन में आ भी रहे हैं जो कि तीनों आ रहे हैं. अनन्या सेड दिस एंड आई रियली लव्ड हर आंसर ऑन ऑन दैट एपिसोड आल्सो कि वो प्रोफेशन है मेरा. आई वुड फाइट फॉर द रोल बट आई वुड नॉट फाइट विद अ फ्रेंड. That's not
एग्जैक्टली
what I'm gonna do. So I think
एग्जैक्टली,
that's really sweet
दैट्स
actually.
मैच्योरिटी। या दैट्स मैच्योरिटी। एंड मुझे ये बात भी बहुत अच्छी लगी कि कभी कभार जो मॉम्स है वो किसी और बेटी को कुछ कहते हैं कि हाँ तो उसको ना ये एडवाइस दे, सो दे गो थ्रू ईच अदर एंड एवरीवन नोज एवरीथिंग। हर माँ को पता है कि तीनों की लाइफ में क्या हो रहा है, तो ये बहुत अच्छी बात है। दैट शोज हाउ स्ट्रांग एंड क्लोजली knit they are। And then you also see their competitive side a little bit, जो rapid fire हुआ था with these three women। आई थिंक दैट्स ग्रेट क्योंकि इस रैपिड फायर में उनकी पर्सनालिटीज थोड़ी और भी खुल के आई हैं। एंड भावना वाज फर्स्ट। पूरे वर्ल्ड में कोई भी अनोयंस हो सकती है, बट फॉर हर द बिगेस्ट अनोयंस विद अनन्या इज कि वो जब घर से निकलती है वो अपने बाल नहीं ब्रश करती। आगे के करती है, पीछे की नहीं करती।
And Karan agreed. That is so unheroinish.
But you know, that's refreshing as well. That's a little refreshing. Both Bhavna and Gauri gave dating advice, right? And Bhavna ne kaha tha, have fun, don't get serious or pregnant mat hona. And Gauri ne kaha tha for Aryan ki date however many women you want, lekin jab shadi hogi, full stop. Then you're a one woman man. And I love that. क्योंकि जो सिस्टम में है वो पहले निकाल दो, क्योंकि बाद में ये सब नहीं चलना।
I think she's like that typical Indian mom who tries to be cool also, but हमारे घर की ये रीत है. हो गया है,
तो
अब
हो
तुमने
गया।
शादी कर ली है, इसी के साथ रहना. I think she did give a great advice to
That
Suhana
was
also.
great।
Don't date two guys at once.
उसने कहा होगा क्योंकि अनन्या का चर्चा था ना, इवन करण
वो
सेड ओ
वो करण ने घुमाया,
यस।
इसीलिए
और
वो
फिर
करण ने घुमाया.
भावना कहती नो, उसको एक को डेट कर रही थी,
She
दूसरे में
no
इंटरेस्ट
no
आ गया तो वो
she
उसने।
she stopped. She stopped because she started liking other.
And do you think Vijay Deverakonda is hot? And she's like, yeah, लेकिन मैं कुछ कह नहीं सकती क्योंकि अनन्या, and then she stops and I'm like, अनन्या क्या?
Ananya might cringe because Ananya doesn't like all that. You remember वो Fabulous Wives? Maybe she
Yes,
said, "Ki, don't kiss mom, don't kiss mom." I think she felt a little cringy because he's doing a movie with her. And then she said that she looks great with Kartik Aryan. And then Karan pinched in and said, then why did she broke up with him?
She goes, हम यहाँ प्रोफेशनल की बात कर रहे हैं, पर्सनल लाइफ की नहीं बात कर रहे हैं. And then she goes, क्या पता, you never say never. I was और सबसे फन था हॉल पास और फ्री पास की बात जब उन्होंने की, लाइक हु इज चंकीज फ्री पास. शी गोस, शादी के पहले ही वाज अ रिवॉल्विंग डोर, एक लड़की आती थी तो दूसरी जाती थी. एंड शी गोस,
इधर से
जब
एक
से,
जाती थी, इधर से एक आती थी.
लेकिन शादी
And
के
I have
बाद
to stop
नहीं
the
है.
door.
एंड देन ही गोस, व्हाट, हु इज योर फ्री पास? तो वो कहती कि मेरा कभी हुआ ही नहीं है, तो आई डोंट इवन नो
I
वेयर
need
टू
all the
बिगिन.
passes. I need all the passes now because I've never had any pass.
Gauri basically had to pick between her three children कि कौन किस category में जाता है. जहां maturity की बात आती है, she said Suhana, that she's more mature than her, years. जब Abram की बात आती है, she said that he has the strongest personality. और मुझे लगता है because he's the youngest and वो भी काफी age gap है, from him and his siblings, तो वो होगा because he has to match up to his older siblings. And then the funniest was that the fashion critic that she has is Aryan.
Arvin.
मैं लॉन्ग स्लीव शर्ट्स नहीं डाल सकती, मैं जैकेट्स नहीं डाल सकती, और करण कहता है, आई वंडर व्हाट द हेल ही थिंक्स अबाउट मी देन.
But I think when you see Aryan outside now, whenever you spot him, I think he's well dressed or at least dressed for the occasion.
जहाँ क्वालिटीज की बात आती है ना, what are some qualities that Shahrukh has that you want to give off or you hope the kids have? She goes, I have qualities that I don't want them to have, and they don't. एक तो he's never on time, my kids are always on time, and second, he spends so much time in the bathroom. वो bathroom में
Ravat in the
करता क्या है?
bathroom.
Read, TV देखता है. That's where he gets his alone time. I think every guy loves to spend time in the bathroom.
I don't know. I think bathroom is clean bathroom is a place where you can sit and relax and think about things, which you won't do it in your bedroom or with somebody. Okay, let's move on from the bathrooms.
Yeah, let's move on to the bathrooms and let's get to Maheep.
Maheep was a little overexcited for the whole round, and I loved her giving the answers, especially when she was asked to give marriage advices. Uh, oh my God. All she said was Vicky and Katrina, good sets, good sex, and continue. And then for Ranveer and Alia, good sex, and go for baby duties. And then
There
for
you go.
Ranveer and Deepika, good sex, and don't share the wardrobe. I think her answers were really
That's the
funny.
best one. I loved that line.
And then when she was asked, "Ki, who would you look best with?" And she said Hrithik Roshan. I mean, everybody of them, I think they're a Ranveer Singh fan. But then she said, because he married too early, said, okay, fine, Hrithik Roshan. And then Karan reacted, how guts you have to say that. She's like, I look good with him and all.
I think
I
गायत्री, मैं कहना चाहूंगी कि everyone will look good with Hrithik क्योंकि Hrithik looks so good. कौन होगा जो ऋतिक के साथ अच्छा नहीं लगेगा? तू भी लगेगी अच्छी.
मैं अच्छी हूँ. आई बड्डी.
Maheep is like no filter. She's very excitable, very attention, and then no filter at all. So that's a good thing about Maheep. She's a breath of fresh air when you think कि ये इतनी बड़ी लड़की की माँ है, इस खानदान से आती है. She needs to sit like this, talk like this. Like Maheep is like forget all of that.
I think that shots wala game which was happening, Maheep was going to empty the tray because the wildest one, the running commentary, the gossip machine, everything was going to her, and she was like, "मैं सारा पी लेती हूँ, तो क्यों कुछ करना है ना?" And taking more selfies and everything. I think
Yeah,
she is the wild chick of
she
the
is
group.
the wild chick of the bunch.
I think so. I think so.
लेकिन
But I
मुझे
think
एक कंप्लेंट है इस एपिसोड से. जब करण की डेब्यू फिल्म आई थी तो वहां नीलम शो था. तो अब अगर यहाँ फैबुलस लाइव्स ऑफ बॉलीवुड वाइव्स आई हैं, where the hell is Neelam? I would have loved to
because
see Neelam. I love Neelam.
she's a little boring for the show.
Excuse me.
I mean, she is. Come
I
on.
know, लेकिन करण का ना उंगली वाला thing, he loves to poke. First season and second season में कितना difference है नीलम में. Yes, she's still a little uppity, लेकिन she let loose. So maybe यहाँ आके coffee पी के she would have let loose a little bit. She's with her girlfriends. ये थोड़ी है कि किसी अनजान जगह में बैठी है with अनजान लोग. She's with her comfort. So she
So
could have
I
been
think
great.
she may have not got dates or
Yeah.
the time for the show because apparently she's doing a show. Secondly, they had a pattern that these are three girls, they've been close together. Then
Yes.
they have three daughters who are
Yes.
close together. There are related conversations. So maybe that's
Yes.
also the
I
thing.
think that's
I
the
miss
case.
Seema also
हाँ,
because
सीमा भी
I
नहीं आई.
she's
Yeah.
my favorite out of the group. So coming to the towards the end of the show, I think that was the best part because the special appearance was the king, Shah Rukh Khan himself. Now Karan was a little biased when he said ki Gauri, if you're able to call Shah Rukh, I'll give you 6 points. And Shah Rukh does picks up, and oh my God, he was
Oh,
so
that's
cute.
cute.
He said to Gauri on the phone because he was on speaker, Gauri, हमारे साथ रहोगे तो ऐसे ही point जीतते रहोगे. And that was so cute. I don't even feel like talking who all these other people called, but that's fine. I think Maheep tried everybody's number, but nobody picked up.
उसका
This
इतना बड़ा खानदान है, पूरे खानदान में like 100
he said.
सेलिब्रिटीज हैं, किसी ने नहीं.
He said nobody's picking up, and I don't even remember somebody called Malaika out of those two because I was so mesmerized by Shah Rukh's voice. I think Malaika picked up and another one picked up, but forget it. Shah Rukh was there.
इन्होंने why
So
didn't they call नीलम and सीमा? वो भी तो सेलिब्रिटीज हैं.
हाँ पर वो अगर शो पे नहीं आ पाए तो बिजी होंगे ना.
Their own friends
Forget
from
it. Shah
drama.
Rukh picked it. Shah Rukh picked it, and I really loved how Karan talks to Shah Rukh because he said, "भाई गौरी को आपने 6 पॉइंट जिता दिए भाई." And when Shah Rukh said, "देखा गौरी हमारे साथ रहोगे तो तुम पॉइंट जीतते रहोगे," she says, "Okay, bye."
I love he's like ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਰਹੋਗੇ ਤੇ ऐश करोगे and she's like done go.
I think that was the best finale to the episode that
Yes.
could have been there
It was
because
a very
Arjun Kapoor,
family
Ranveer.
episode.
I know Arjun Kapoor and Veer Singh, Kartik Aryans are the go-to call list, but
Yeah.
I think Shah Rukh Khan, like, I'm the king.
शाहरुख तो
He's not.
शाहरुख है यार. शाहरुख इस सीजन में आया नहीं लेकिन आ गया ना इस सीजन में थैंक्स टू गौरी. इस एपिसोड में यह बात कहनी है मुझे कि आई एम रियली ग्लैड दैट डिफरेंट फेसेस केम. आई नो कि करण के साथ
I'm glad
कनेक्शन
too.
है क्योंकि करण इज इन्वॉल्वड इन देयर शो. लेकिन आई जस्ट वांट टू से इट्स लाइक middle-aged women, you know, they're maybe they're in their prime now. लेकिन जो लोग हैं, they think that 20s, 30s, that's the what we want to see. लेकिन यहाँ पे mature women came and they had fun and they talked about friendship and family and love and struggles. And I love that. I resonate with all of that क्योंकि हम भी वो देखेंगे as we get older and they have seen life and they're enjoying their lives.
करण के साथ किसका कनेक्शन नहीं है? करण को कौन कॉल नहीं करता
We know
एडवाइस के लिए? जो
everyone.
आता है, he knows everyone. He is like the gossip miller queen of
Yes,
gossip, Karan
yes.
Johar himself. So I think
Karan
that's
Johar
fine.
will
कोई
fit
भी
in
शो पे आएगा.
Bridgerton like butter. Okay, guys. So in the comment section, please let us know आपको ये episode कैसा लगा. Which is your favorite Bollywood wife? Okay, is it Bhavna, Maheep, or the ones that are missing, Neelam and Seema, or is it Gauri Khan? Please follow us on social media. I am Pari602. Gayatri is
Not Pari, but Gayatri.Kora. Like, comment, subscribe, and tell us what you feel about it.
yes. Please let us know, and we'll see you next time.